and is a devoted fan of Emily in Paris, and must say that the season 4, part 2, has left me absolutely smitten.
The way the show weaves its characters' lives and connections to Italy is nothing short of masterful.
Spoilers are ahead for Emily in Paris season 4, part 2. And the concluding part of Emily in Paris season 4, the series prepares for a major overhaul as Emily Cooper, played by Lily Collins, transitions her professional pursuits from the Paris to Rome, Italy. The narrative might continue from where Emily in Paris season 4 part 1 ended, but it ends up in an entirely different setting. During Christmas, Emily ends her relationship with Gabriel, causing a significant divide between the two characters that permeates the finale. After finally achieving his coveted Michelin star, Gabriel contacts Emily, who is currently in Rome with her new boyfriend, Marcello, Eugenio Franceschini. Besides being the inheritor of his family's prestigious cashmere enterprise, renowned for creating exquisite clothing and accessories worldwide, Marcello is a central figure. Sylvie, Philippine Leroy Beaulieu, initially caring for Dr. Genevieve Daughters in the Marsh. Advanced story saying, attempts to prevent him from selling to JVMA.
The arrival of the head of agency Grettot in Rome stirs tension between Emily and Marcello. Yet, eventually Emily manages to win over his mother, securing the agency's alliance with the business, deepening her bond with Marcello, and surprisingly setting the stage for Emily in Paris, Season 5's relocation to Rome.
In the second last episode of Season 4, Part 2 of Emily in Paris, Emily heads for a well-earned visit to Rome to see Marcello, her new love interest. Following our complications with Alfie and Gabrielle, Emily chooses to maintain a clear divide between her personal and work life, to the point that she doesn't reveal his travel plans when Sylvie inquires. Initially, Marcello maintains secrecy, but Emily later finds out from Sylvie that he is the heir to Umberto Moratori, a prestigious family business known for producing high-quality cashmere clothing and accessories. Sylvie's interest in Umberto Moratori is quite strong, leading her to interfere in the situation. When Sylvie arrives at Emily's hotel and requests a chat with Marcello, her somewhat secret partner storms off in annoyance. Determined, Emily then journeys to Marcello's hometown near Rome and encounters his mother. The matriarch of the Umberto Moratori family reveals they don't employ marketing firms. Instead, their clientele discover their high-quality clothing on their own. Following a day spent with Marcello's kin, Emily proposes the idea of agency Grettot to him, arguing passionately that selling the cashmere business to JVMA is a regrettable move. Fortunately for Emily, Marcello's mother listens in on her pitch and consents to a discussion. Luke, Bruno Gary, and Julian Samuel Arnold travel to Rome to aid Sylvie and Emily in their presentation to Umberto Moratori. Although Marcello's mother is moved by the agency's city enthusiasm for their brand, she points out that agency Grettot lacks a physical office in Rome. In the end, Sylvie secures the agreement, agreeing to establish a branch off in Italy as part of the 6-month contract. When it comes to choosing the head of the Italian office, Sylvie selects Emily. She doesn't speak French either, and that didn't deter her, Sylvie reminds the team. In the holiday season, Emily finds herself celebrating Christmas with Gabriel and Camille. This situation tests her patience to the maximum. As she acknowledges Gabriel's unwavering devotion towards the mother of his child, Emily prioritizes her own feelings and decides to end things with the chef. After departing from Camille's household, Emily encounters Alfie in Paris. Earlier segments had left viewers curious about Alfie's whereabouts that part 2 unveils that he is now involved in a committed relationship with someone else. Thus, the romantic entanglement between Emily, Gabriel, and Alfie, which has been ongoing for some time, abruptly concludes. In seeing the district, but it was not living or school inside of the other place. We wanted to come back to imagine about 1960, 25 received. Then that she encountered Marcello, who graciously led Emily down the mountain. Back in Paris, Emily was compelled to collaborate with Gabriel, which ultimately solidified their breakup. In French, when Gabriel scolds Emily, asserting that everything is on her terms, even the language they converse in. This confrontation served to lead Emily and Gabriel's relationship from the limelight to show. By sheer coincidence, Emily bumps into Marcello once more. Following their time together in Paris, the pair decide to arrange another meeting in Rome. Despite the overlap of their personal and professional lives, Emily and Marcello strengthen their bond in the finale of Emily in Paris, Season 4, Part 2. Although Emily doesn't relocate to Rome for Marcello, it undeniably presents a pleasant twist in their budding relationship. Following 4 emotional seasons, it appears that Camille and Gabriel have ended their relationship. In the season premiere, Gabriel celebrates Christmas with Camille's family, creating optimism about the baby and hinting at a potential rekindling between the ex-couple given their long-standing connection. However, when Emily calls it quits with Gabriel due to issues regarding Camille and the baby, Camille decides it's long past due for some clarification. Although Gabriel is disheartened by the split, he handles Camille's false positive situation gracefully. In Paris, during a lunch date, Camille and Gabriel find themselves in an unexpected situation when Camille arranges a meeting with a local priest previously associated with her ex-boyfriend. The clergy member offers guidance on adoption, a prospect that excites Camille but leaves Gabriel indifferent. It becomes evident that Camille yearns deeply for parenthood, while Gabriel shows no interest. As the story unfolds, it's revealed that letting go of their shared future has been challenging for Camille. Unlike Alfie, who bids farewell to Emily before departing, Camille gradually fades from the scene by episode 3, sharing her adoption plans with Emma, but maintaining minimal contact thereafter. Regrettably, Emily in Paris didn't provide Mindy with a Eurovision tale as expected. In the early episodes of the season, Mindy Ashley Park continues her struggle to accumulate funds for the competition. To the chagrin of her boyfriend, Nicolas de Leon, Mindy secures an amazing opportunity performing at a cabaret bar without clothing. Instead of offering encouragement, Nico becomes resentful, implying that Mindy's choices are hindering his chances of inheriting his father's business, JVMA. The situation doesn't improve when Nico remains envious of Mindy's bandmate, Benoit Cavendias. In a scenario where a Eurovision promotional photo with prominent appearances of Mindy and Benu graces the newsstands, Nico requests Mindy to abandon her Eurovision participation and cancel her bar performance. Much like Mindy's father, Nico prioritizes his own image over Mindy's personal desires. Post their breakup, the scheming Nico exploits Mindy's Eurovision song for a commercial, leading to her band's disqualification. Seeking solace, Mindy travels with Emily to Rome. There she finds inspiration and performs her original composition, Beautiful Ruins, in a piazza. The rendition of the song quickly gains widespread popularity online. During Emily's Roman vacation, Genevieve from agency Grado shares thrilling news with Gabriel. Despite the turbulent first half of the season and the challenges like exclusive dining, Gabriel is ultimately receiving his much-anticipated Michelin star. To celebrate, Genevieve, Alfie, and others visit the restaurant, but it's Emily that Gabriel yearns to speak with. Although he missed her calls, Emily sends a voicemail congratulating him in French. This touching moment encourages Gabriel to inquire about Emily's whereabouts in Rome from Mindy. It has, according to the title, All Roads Lead to Rome. The Netflix series Emily in Paris successfully provides many of its characters with compelling reasons to either relocate to or travel to Rome. For instance, Emily takes charge of the Italian branch of Agency Gratto, while Sylvie rekindles a long-lost romance from years past in Rome. Despite her departure for a singing competition overseas, following her rise to fame, Mindy encourages Emily to keep a room in her rooming apartment for her. Even Gabriel appears eager to book a flight to Italy in the upcoming season 5 of Emily in Paris.